What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, making her debut on the channel tonight. We have Adrienne Cowan. Yes, indeed. How about that? Adrienne Cowan making her debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Spud Benser, and Spud Benser wanted to see me react to this song. It is Adrienne Cowan doing a sing-through of a song called Unmapped Darkness.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by 7 Spires, okay? And the video has 2,902 views. Not gonna get you there, sorry. Now look, I'm sure the song is fine, I'm sure the video is fine, I'm sure everything's gonna be okay, but I'm just saying, 2,902 views, it's not gonna get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Adrienne Cowan, Unmapped Darkness, sing through. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
The howl of the wind will sing me to sleep. The breath of the cold will devour me. I'll stay in love and I'll stay alive, calling the chaos my home. I'll count every star and think what could be a limitless sky full of dreams. One day I know we'll reunite, and one day I'll find what makes me whole.
Burning down like a fire in the ground, suffocating my time and my soul.
I'm paralyzed by the demons inside, but my instincts will not let me go. Out into unmapped darkness, stand guard on the walls of a dreary sea. Ignite the force for one more night. Push on where we're meant to be.
Huh. I mean, okay. I know the number one thing that everybody's wondering in regards to what I think, everybody's wondering what I'm thinking in regards to, is this live? Is what we're hearing are actually singing live? Like, Is what we're hearing what she's singing on that mic right now? Or is this a music video where she's lip syncing? I think it's live. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Do not hold me to that. I'm not 100% sure. It might be. I'm willing to, if I had to put money down, number one, I wouldn't put a lot down because I'm not sure. I would put maybe $5 down and say it's live. I would say with about 70% certainty that she's singing live. I'm hearing the breath noises, the breathing, and it's all in sync with what she's doing on screen. The mic awareness, it's obvious, and it's just her whole approach to the mic leads me to believe that she's singing this live. Now, it could be a lip sync job. It could be. Like, she may be putting a lot of attention to detail in her approach to the mic and how she positions herself and how close to the mic she gets. And she may be doing all of that on purpose for the sake of doing the music video. I don't know, but like I said, if I'm a betting man, I like I said, I wouldn't put a lot down, but I'd be willing to put $5 down and say that she's singing live. I'd be willing to do that. It sounds live. It does sound live. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and say that this is live. Sounds really good. It sounds really good. Not at all what I was expecting, if I'm being honest with you. With the intro starting out as pretty as it was, the last thing I was expecting was, the guitar, bass, and drums to kick in. I didn't see that coming. And then on top of it, hearing the grit and growl come out of her, I didn't see that coming either. So another nice swerve. Good on her. Good on her. Let's keep going and let's see where this goes.
The howl of the wind will sing me to sleep. The breath of the cold will devour me. I'll stay in love and I'll stay alive. All in the chaos, my home. I'll count every star and think what could be. A limitless sky full of dreams. One day I know we'll reunite, and one day I'll find what makes me whole. There's a creature that haunts tales above. They say it follows the one without hope. Magnificent beast, come consume me and release me from my cage of bones.
That's not falsetto either.
Unmapped darkness, stand guard on the course of a dreary sea. Ignite the fires for one more night. Push on where I'm meant to be. The howl of the wind will sing me to sleep. The breath of the cold will devour me. I'll stay in love and I'll stay alive. Calling the chaos my home. I'll count every star and think what could be. A limitless sky full of dreams. One day I know we'll reunite, and one day I'll find what makes me whole.
Pause. Okay. Her transitions from her grit and growl to her clean and vice versa. Super tight. Like some of the tightest I think I've ever seen. Some of the smoothest transitions I think I've ever seen. Without even taking a breath, she flips instantly from clean to grit and growl, and then just as quickly, without taking a breath, just bam, flips again. That is not easy to do. That takes time and practice to perfect, and she's really got that down. That's impressive. That is very, very impressive. Her range, without going up into falsetto, hitting some of the notes that she's hitting, that's also very, very impressive. I don't even think she's going into blend. I think it's all chest. She's got an impressive range, without question. I love the hand gestures. I get asked that on occasion. You know, when you're working with vocalists or when you're in the vocal booth yourself or whatever, when you're recording, do you do stuff with your hands? We do. We're not supposed to. And we'll get yelled at by the engineers and the producers. Quit that, because the mic's picking it up. The mic's picking up your sleeve rustling, or your hand when you brought your hand up, it brushed up against your pant leg, and the mic picked that up. And you'll get yelled at, but you can't help it, man. When you're in the moment and you're singing and you're really getting into it, you can't help but get those hand gestures in there. So I get it. I absolutely get it. That's not a criticism of her at all. I totally understand. I just think it's funny that she's doing it because we all do it, even though we're not supposed to, and we get chastised for it. Let's finish this out. We'll get to the review. Really nice. Really nice. Both her vocals, her performance, and the song itself. I don't know what song that is, but okay. Unmapped Darkness. Okay, I get that. I understand that's the name of the song, but I don't know where that song came from. I don't know if that's a cover, if that's an original of hers. I have no clue. Someone fill in the gaps for me, please, in the comments. Let me know. It's actually a very pleasing to the ear song. I think the guitar solo was it started to get a little ridiculous with all that sweep picking, but I mean he got out of it and got into some nice picking. So that was a good recovery. But other than that, I mean, the song was solid. Very, very solid song. Okay, how am I going to score this? On the song or on her performance? Or both? Probably both. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Adrienne Cowan with Unmapped Darkness. This was a sing-through of Unmapped Darkness. My apologies. This was a request from Spud Benser. Okay, I thought about it, and I came up with the score, but how I came up with the score is a little weird, so it's going to need some explanation. But I'm going to give it to you, I promise. But let me start off with the score first. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.7. Yep, 8.7. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, we're going to start with the song first. I thought the song was a great song. I think it is a very pleasing to the ear, great song. From a songwriting standpoint, from a construction standpoint, I really didn't hear anything all that impressive. I like the entrance of the guitar, bass, and drums and how they kind of hid that away for a while. They held back on releasing the Kraken, supposed to You know, I guess is a good way to put it. They didn't release the Kraken for about a minute, and I dug that. I thought that was really smart. I thought it was a really well done job because I didn't see it coming. I was really kind of into the pretty thing, and it started out pretty, it sounded pretty, and she was going along with the prettiness, and I was like, okay, it's going to be one of those songs. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds pretty. It sounds exciting. I mean, I don't hear anything that sticks out, anything that sounds bad. And then out of nowhere, here come the bass, the drums, and the guitars. Boom! Smacking you right in the face. That was nice. It was very pleasant. And from there on, it just, the song itself pretty much coasted. I mean, there really wasn't anything that stuck out. Even the guitar solo. I talked about this toward the end of the video. Even the guitar solo, I wouldn't say was all that impressive. I've heard other guitar players play a lot of the same things, so I'm not going to stand here and say, oh my God, I've never heard that before. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've heard sweep picking before. I've heard a lot of sweep picking. The first half of that guitar solo, if I'm being honest, I started to kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna go as far as to say cringe, but I was starting to feel that little twitch in the corner of my eye going, oh boy, that is a lot of sweep picking, boy. I mean, it's clean. It was absolutely clean, but it was just a lot of sweep picking. Luckily, once we ended that phase, or that phrase, he went into the next part where he got more into just, you know, straight ahead picking, not so much sweep picking. And I was like, okay, let's see where this goes. And then he got into that rapid feathering picking, and I was like, okay, now we see some diversity. That's great. He's not a one-trick pony. That's good. Okay. Really good solo. I liked it. I did like it. Like I said, it started to creep up to that line of being cringy with all that sweep picking, but he did get out of it, so great job. Bass, drums sounded good. I had no issue with anything that was happening within the song anywhere else. The piano playing sounded nice throughout the song, transitioning from more of a piano tone to more of a, you know, synthetic keyboard tone. No problem with that. I would give the score, I would give the song itself, just the song, I would give it about an 8.4. So you're probably wondering now, how did I get to an 8.7? Let me tell you how I came to an 8.7. I would give her vocal performance a 9.1. Now, here's why. Number one, I know I said this during the course of the reaction. I still believe this. I believe what we heard was her singing live. I do. There was just too many things happening in front of that mic and that we were hearing and seeing that just, I mean, could it have been a lip sync job? Yeah, it could have been, but in order to pull that off, she would have to pay a lot of attention to what she was doing and how she was standing and her position on the mic and everything else. Whereas if she was just singing it live, all she has to do is go in there and do what she naturally does in a recording studio. It looked too relaxed. It looked too natural. It didn't look rehearsed. So I'm going to go on a limb. And on top of that all, we heard the breath voices. Every time she would breathe, and if she would inhale, you would hear it. Clear as day. There was no compression. There was no noise gating. There was none of that. Now, this sounded live to me. It looked live to me. Now, could it have been a music video? Could it have been a lip sync job? Absolutely, it could have been. That would be a very impressive lip sync job, if I'm being honest. But I have a feeling it was not a lip sync job. I have a feeling it was live. Her vocal capacity was impressive. It sounded great. She's got a great tone. She's got a sweetness to her voice that was really, really pleasing to the ear. And then just on the turn of a dime, she just flips it to grit and growl without even taking a breath. Just boom, switch. And then just as quickly, boom, switch back to clean again. Whoa. To be able to switch like that on the fly without a break, without even taking a breath, that's impressive. That is super impressive. On top of that, her range, her power, her projection, her diction, her vowel formation, all excellent. Outstanding job on her part. I mean, it sounded great. It sounded more than great. It was outstanding across the board from her vocals. I dug everything she did. I would give her vocal performance, like I said, a 9. Yeah, I would give it about a 9. Yeah, 9.1. I feel good with that. So that's how I came up with the 8.7. So you got a 9.1, right, for her vocals, and you got an 8.4 for the song. You put those together, you add them together. What do you get? You get 17.5, right? Divide that by 2, and you get, what do you get? You get 8. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. You get 8.75. Round up. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, my bad. I was wrong. Not 8.7, 8.8. Okay, you always round up, right? All right, so 8.8. My bad. Okay, my math was a little off. I'm sorry. So yeah, a score of 8.8 then for the song. So there it is, folks. 8.8. Final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.